Welcome to Vader Reviews. In this review, we will be looking at Studio Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee. And of course, this take of Bumblebee is from Travis Knight's Bumblebee. So the first thing we're going to do with this is going to move Bumblebee aside here. And we're going to look at the packaging. So as you can see, it is Studio Series number 18, Bumblebee from Travis Knight's Bumblebee. And of course right here we've got some really nice art going on here of Bumblebee. And same on this side as well. Deluxe Class, and 3 other ways to say Deluxe Class. Authentic Transformers. And you've got Bumblebee posed with a radio. And here we've got Volkswagen. Now my tongue don't want to work. Volkswagen official licensed product, Hasbro. And of course, right up here in blue, we've got Shadow Raider, Ratchet, and Jazz. Right underneath the car is a 1-sentence bio. Bumblebee tunes up and lays low in Charlie's garage. And of course, right behind Bumblebee in this photo is, of course, Charlie's garage. And over here, we've got more product art stuff of Bumblebee. And that'll do it for the packaging. And of course, here we have Bumblebee in his signature G1 Volkswagen Ultimate mode. Nothing much to say except for the fact that he's yellow. Now we'll get right up in here for the details. You can kind of make out, there you go, the Volkswagen logo right there on the hood. Some nice black on the windshield wipers. You've got this side mirror. You've got one side mirror. Some nice mold detail on the door handle. Well, for the door handle. Some red for the tail lights. You got the back bumper and exhaust done in a light gray. It's sturdy and firm. You got some orange up here, I guess would be for the turn signal. I'm not sure. You've got some nice molded in detail going on right there in the headlight. And of course, right here on the hubcap, you've got the Volkswagen logo. And on the underside of Bumblebee, you've got yourself a visible head. But that's okay, because in the Bumblebee movie, that is actually screen accurate. Now, as for the one side mirror, I mean, this is the only other shot that we've got of Bumblebee on the cover where there is no side mirror available. That's okay. And of course, the front bumper is also done in gray. Very sturdy too. Now we'll get right into the accessories that Bumblebee comes with in this set. First up is his blade. It's done in a nice silver. And right in here, also in silver, some more details going on. And some tabs on the underside to post it to his arm. Either arm, it doesn't matter. But it'll Instructions say it goes on this arm for storage in vehicle form. And right here is his battle mask. Some nice blue going on in there. And a tab right here. You can faintly make out a little bit of red. I tried to fill out the fact that's where the... Oh, there it goes. I tried to fill out the fact that's where the Autobot symbol goes. And of course, right here on the hood is where, if I can get it to cooperate, it'll cooperate. There we go. Looks a little weird. And lastly, his cannon. Barrels are done in a nice grayish silver mix. I guess it's a mix. Maybe it's more on the light gray side. And you got some black right here. If not black, then gunmetal gray. How accurate is it to what we get on screen? I say it's pretty accurate. Now storage for this would be right there. There you go. Does roll really nicely. It's a bit lopsided for some reason. Not sure why. Unless I didn't do a transformation part right. But if you hold everything down, well, kinda everything rolls. But overall, he does roll really nicely. He rolls a little better when he's on carpet. So now we're going to take off the weapons. I'm going to set them off to the side and we'll do a little bit of a comparison. Here he is with Bumblebee, Optimus Prime. See how they scale together? Then, let me see, I'm looking to see who else would be a good comparison. Okay, here we go. Power of the Primes Jazz. Because, I mean, we're going for a G1 base element here. Pretty good if you ask me. Okay, so I think that just about does it for comparison and vehicle form. That leads us to get into the transformation sequence. Now, the first thing that I do is I start with the doors. You don't want to do too much pressure to them, otherwise you might run the risk of breaking them off. And they aren't secured by a pin, so if they do come off, it could prove a little bit of a challenge to put them back on. Now you just lift it up, lift up the entire hood, roof, and back of the vehicle on this hinge. That'll give you some space. And you want to open this there. And you want to bring the arms out for more space, for more clearance when transforming Bumblebee like this. Then you flip down the hands. Then flip this in. We'll get to that next part in a second. We bring this down. Then bring the legs down on the hinge that they're on. Now they're kind of on a slide. There we go. So you want to bring it that close. Then bring the foot out like that. There you go. And everything should sit securely. Do the same thing on the other side. Slide it over as much as it can go. Make sure it all clips in. Then bring that into position like so. And then rotate the waist. And now we're going to elevate the camera here. And we're going to swing the arms out and then rotate them on this ball joint. Then make sure you still have enough room and then bring them down. Up. And there you go. Then I'm going to get right back here, make sure this is flat as much as possible. That way you can work on this next part. So you bring this in, I'm gonna go, okay, well, fine, it's a little easier when you don't have the face on. So, it's got to go past that, but you aren't done when you go past that. You got to bring it up, because there's a little divot that sits in, and that'll complete the backpack on Bumblebee. And then we face his head. Like that isn't nightmare fuel inducing. Then we're going to come back here, bring this down on the hinge, and fold this in. And then angle it. Do the same on the other side. And angle it. And that does it for Bumblebee's robot mode transformation. It's really great work, really great figure. I like it a lot. I'm going to lower the camera down a little bit here. Oh, no, maybe leave it back up. And zoom in on Bumblebee. That way you can get a close-up of that head. Still got to raise the camera. There we go. There's great molded detail in here. You've got a little print of the Autobot logo right there on his head. Some nice mold detail going in on the face. A little bit of lines for the vents on the side of his head. Some blue going in on the eyes. So, looks really great. Some silver going on the front part of his foot. And on his shin. Some pretty nice mold detail going on right here in the hands and right here in the midsection. So now we'll zoom out here. And we'll bring the camera back down. Try and keep Bumblebee in a straight posture as much as possible. Now, as far as articulation goes, if you didn't see already, the head is on a ball joint. So he can look up that much, down that much, kind of stiff when turning the head left or right. Oh, and then that happens. You know what, since it's already off, we'll go ahead and put his battle mask on. So it's done the same way. Got a little tab and 2 eye holes. There. Tab. 2 eye holes. It goes on. Just like that. Looks really great in my opinion. I'm going to raise the camera up a little bit here. There we go. Now the arm is on a ball joint. You can do a full 360, but then this gets in the way. Arms move out that far. You get over 90 degrees of elbow bend. And of course, legs can go out that far, so he can't really do the full splits. You get 90 degree of knee bend. And this is a thing too. Legs can go back that far before the bumper is blocked by the windshield. Legs can go forward that far. And you do get a bit of angle tilt. Well, you get that much angle tilt. So you can do some kind of serious pose going on there. Now the reason why it's 2 different colors is because of this. So you plug this on, and there you go. Now he can blast away his opponents. And then of course the blade goes on this arm. Now you can also do this. This is a thing I discovered. You can do this. That way Bumblebee can do what Megatron did in Revenge of the Fallen and impale enemies from behind and then shoot them. So that's a thing. A little fun fact about Bumblebee, if nobody has discovered it already, is that the head used that was initially going to be used for Travis Knight's film was not the Bayformers head. It was actually a different head. When I believe it was presented to Travis Knight, he looked at it and said, nah, let's not use that head. And of course it went with the Bayformers head. Now for some more comparison. Here he is with Studio Series Lockdown. See how they scale together. Here he is with Studio Series Ratchet. See how they scale together. He was in the Bumblebee movie. This just isn't the right form, but I don't care. Here he is with Beast Hunter's Shockwave. Raise the camera up here. See how they scale together. And he also made an appearance in Bumblebee, but of course this is not the right appearance. Here he is with Soundwave. Now, just one more thing to cover, and that is with the packaging. And like with all Studio Series figures, he comes with a display base, which reads Bumblebee. Move this over a little bit there. There we go. And now you can display Bumblebee in Charlie's garage. There we go. And there we go. So, I do believe that does it for Studio Series Bumblebee from Travis Knight's Bumblebee. I've picked mine up at Walmart, but you can get yours at BigBadToyStore.com or from Amazon.com. So, I do believe that does it for this video. Thank you for joining me today. If you are new to the channel, give yourself to the dark side. And subscribe. Be sure to turn on notifications so you hear of my next video. If you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up on the video. And if there is anything I missed in this video, leave it in the comment section down below. Again, I do believe that does it for this video, so always know the Force is strong with you. And I will see you in the next one.